Good morning everyone. It's been a while since I made a video, so I thought I would touch base to you today, and I want to talk a little about numerology as a tool of remembering or for remembering. I had a very interesting discussion the other day about somebody that asked me about how I see the integration between numerology and my role as a yoga teacher and yoga philosophy. And it was a really nice opportunity for me also to think about that. And what I say is that yoga philosophy, and when we speak about yoga, we talk about yoga as union with the divine. And many people just think that yoga is yoga mat work. And although yoga mat work is really important to get your body in a good state and to feel good and make sure that you're flexible and all those wonderful things, it isn't the true meaning of yoga. Patanjali in his Yoga Sutras really says that you must do the physical yoga asanas so that you can sit in meditation for at least 3 hours. So yes, yoga mat work has an important role. But yoga ultimately speaks about your soul consciousness, your eternal consciousness, which never changes, that which we truly are. And yoga is a pathway for the human personality to do that progression to know its divine consciousness. And it is also a road of remembering, because remember, we are that eternal consciousness. We have never changed. We are union with the divine. We have just forgotten it. So yoga speaks about our eternal consciousness as Sat, Chit, Ananda, eternal being, eternal consciousness, and ever new bliss. That is who we truly are, and that is the path of yoga. For numerology really is a tool for remembering who we truly are by understanding our human personality. When we as eternal consciousness decided millions of years ago to come and play in the third dimension, we took on the veil of forgetfulness. And I do believe that in the beginning, millions of years ago, we had that remembering of our soul's consciousness. And we came to play in the third dimension, and we used our personality and our senses as tools to experience the third dimension while holding our eternal consciousness, knowing that we were soul. But as time went on and we fell deeper and deeper into the third dimension and deeper into forgetfulness, we started forgetting who we truly are, and we became far more associated with our ego, with our senses, and with the third dimension, and we forgot our true identity. And that is where numerology and other divination systems like the Kabbalah, like astrology, and many others are tools to help us remember. Now, in the previous video, I spoke about when you pass over and you are ready to come back into incarnation, you sit with your guides and you look at your life and you plan it. And numerology plays that role of helping you remember what your life path is, what your destiny is, what kind of personality you're going to take on to play into the third dimension. But there has been a shift, because for millions of years ago, we came to experience the third dimension. Now we have turned it around. We are now going back. We are now going back to experiencing ourselves more as our internal consciousness, as ever new bliss, as eternal being, as eternal consciousness. And we're moving our consciousness into the higher dimensions by ascending our physical bodies, and by transcending the ego and the limited beliefs and ways of the third dimension. And that is where the numerology that I use as a tool. At heart, I'm a yogi. I embrace the yoga philosophy, and that's the way back to enlightenment for me. But numerology is an incredible tool to see how you have fallen into the third dimensions, what your challenges are, what your abilities are. Numerology actually only really speaks about this human personality. When you take it to the higher levels, you can see the soul consciousness, your individual aspects you bring in as a soul. But as a first level, it talks about your personality, what you've come to do in this life, what are the keys that you've given yourself to set yourself free, to reach your highest potential. So I wanted to bring that in as numerology, as a tool for remembering who you really are, as a tool for remembering what you have come to plan for this life, who you have come to meet, what the roles are that you've come to play to make this world a better place, and what the keys are that you've given yourself to set yourself free from the human personality, from your senses, from your karmic relationships, and from every single thing that holds you down and binds you. If you can use your numerology session in that way, it becomes a tool of remembering, a tool of setting yourself free. For only have you forgotten who you truly are. I hope this was helpful. In the next video, I'm going to talk. I see this little bird. He is so cute. He's just this size. And he is looking so intently at what I'm saying. It's too beautiful. So in the next video, I'm going to talk more about your life path and how we as souls have come to use our life path for millions of years to understand the evolution of man, and how you can use the knowledge of your life path to remember who you truly are and to set yourself free from every single thing that binds you in the third dimension. Namaste.